So, welcome to the Credit Repair Marketing Secrets podcast. If this is the first time that you're tuning in, Credit Repair Marketing Secrets, we focus on marketing, sales, funnels, and automation, the tools and tactics to grow your credit repair business fast. And today I'm excited to talk Don, who's doing well over 10K a month in the credit repair business. Don, if you could briefly introduce yourself to the audience and let them know a little bit about you and your company.
So most people call me Don or Super Don, the wealth curator. I own a company called Superstar Solutions, and I'm a business funding coach. I specialize in helping business owners or startup businesses get their first $100,000 to $250,000 in business funding.
So, with that being said, let me ask you, Don, how did you get started in the credit repair business?
From the first time I had experience with credit repair was with a company called Lexington Law. Most people know who Lexington Law is, one of the biggest credit repair companies in the country. Just like most people, no shade to them, just wasn't getting results fast enough. I was trying to open up my own beat funnel. I was in the music recording industry. I was trying to build a beat funnel, and the guy that was teaching me, and I was having a lot of success in that particular field, doing 6 figures, 7 figures a year. He was telling me, hey, you're going to need some type of ad budget to put behind the funnel to make it make sense. He said the best thing to do is use a credit card. I'm like, well, my credit is shot this time. So I started seeking counsel and people that can help me fix my credit. So I took it in my own hands to actually learn credit repair. Got a couple mentors at that time, and I had a community to hone my skills and bounce ideas off of others of like what consumer law is working, what Metro 2 is, and all those things. And that's how we got here today, man. Where now I'm running a 6 figure funding business and close to a 6 figure credit repair business too.
Let me ask you something. What would be your biggest month in your company?
A little over $50,000.
Take me behind the scenes on your first 10K month. What was the process? What was the system?
Yeah, so pretty much like my first 10 came up. I can't even remember exactly when it was. It wasn't even 10 grand. I made like in 60 days, I made like 60K. So it was like 30 grand. So it was I went way past 10 grand, right? I was relentless when hitting everybody up in my contact list. I had probably over 1,000 people that I just met through life. I hit up everybody that I had on that phone and had conversations with them.
Every guru, every person says to do that first, right? To hit your network that you have already. And that's where a lot of our audience is right now. They've been through what you're saying right now. They posted 9 to 10 times on social media. They called everyone in their contact list, but they have some good months, bad months. What is the key components to be consistent in the company?
Majority of it's going to be ads, right? You want to get the acquired information. That's the first thing part of a funnel. Why a funnel is so needed, because majority of the time, if you're just selling directly from Instagram, you're just gonna have their DM. Versus with a funnel, when they come into that funnel, you're gonna get their phone number, their name, and also their email address. And what that does is now you have their information. Instead of you having to ask them for that, they've given that to you. So it kind of opens up the right to sell to them. I used to do free ebooks. Now I do free video sales letters, things of that nature, which basically is just a video giving them some type of free information about what you do and what the product that they may participate in having, right? And then from there, they have a chance to book a call with me if they qualify, right? So you can have a survey in place on that next page. A lot of people that are running webinars or things of that nature, get people to come and sign up. Then the next step is like a thank you page. There's so many ways to, build your funnel, but the whole purpose of it is to have a seamless sales process from top to bottom, because the average person is going to see you 7 to 10 times before they want to buy from you.
With a funnel, you're telling them either they're going to do something or they're not, which is going to increase the conversion. People want to be told what to do, step by step, where to go. Because the thing is, if they knew where to go, they'd be there. Biggest thing with funnels is they increase your conversion. And that's why most of the time you want to have one offer, something very simple, yes or no. Then they go to the next step, then the next step.
I failed multiple times. I was trying to figure out automation stuff. I was trying to build an ebook funnel and trying to do it myself. Then I ended up hiring a team to help build it professionally. It was just so much for me on top of running a business. So I hired a company to help me launch a successful funnel. And we had 2 different iterations of the funnel that they helped me launch. A webinar funnel at first that had a little bit of success. We broke even on it, but it was nowhere near as successful as we're doing now, which, like I said, we're doing 5 figures a month with that thing consistently now.
So, what is the sales process for the funnel, essentially, from they don't know you to you actually closing them? I want to really see how this looks visually. So my man has an ad right here. And then from the opt-in page, it is a what?
The video page.
Okay, so we're gonna go, let's say the video page. And then from there, we have
A survey application page.
and then from there, schedule an appointment.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
on average, how many leads are you bringing in a month?
In December, we did 660.
Right. So when you're sending them to the opt-in page, what is that usually converting at?
About 20% actually click on there and go in there,
Mhm.
they're opting in.
20% opt-in, then you go from the video sales letter right here, right?
Yes, sir. And our apply rate, which I know will be the next step,
But
22%.
so another 22%. The reason this is so important, once you identify your numbers, you can predictably test different things to increase each part of this process. After they do the content page, they go to application page. How many people actually make it to
A
actually
book
get
haul
approved to book a call?
around 16%,
16%. The close rate on the people that you actually get on the phone.
about 50%,
And then that price point is like
7,500.
7,500. Now let's throw in the traffic. How many clicks come in a month?
So about 4,000 people.
Cost per click on average.
Cost per click, a little under $3.
Okay. Now, everyone, I want y'all to look at this right here. This is his $40,000, $50,000 monthly funnel that I'm showing you guys. He's sending 4,000 people to his opt-in page. Percent of people are giving his name, number, email. So boom, 800 people he already have in his database from that. Out of 800 people, he's getting 176 people every month to come and fill out an application. So they watch this video and then fill out his application. Out of 176 people, should show up right? 60%. Then he gets on the phone and he closes at 50% at a $7,500 price point. Does this make sense to everybody right here? So 8 clients is making anywhere between 40 to 60 grand a month. All right. This is the process right here.
I'm pretty
How
sure
much, how much did it cost you to understand this process that we just showed?
I'm gonna say well over 50 grand, probably 60, 70 grand. I've spent a lot of money learning this stuff and figuring this out. Not just like, hey, like learning, watching YouTube videos, like paying people to mentor me and teaching me these things. I always favored paying a mentor or paying someone to give me the information so I can get there quicker. That's how it
Right.
was for me, at least. He taught me this and helped me set up the back end systems. So I could have all these numbers streamlined for myself because I wasn't tracking none of my numbers. I paid $10,000 to build a funnel the first time and automated, and I did it again at $10,000. So that was $20,000 there. And you count all the other mentorship and all that other stuff. Like I said, it's around a little over that $50,000 mark for sure.
What are the plans to scale?
Yeah, so when we start playing the scale, because now we have something predictable, right? You're gonna want to start testing more and more, because the more money you can put into the ads, the more testing you can do.
So when people say that they make all this money, understand it takes a lot of money to make money. But think about it. I would trade spending 10,000 to get $60,000 any day. What would you tell someone that's just trying to get started in this business?
You gotta have a high ticket offer. Some is $2,500 to $10,000 that you can offer people to get to that 10,000 quicker. Do the math. If you start with a $2,500 price, you're gonna have less people to get to 10 to 20,000, right? You only need 4 people to get to $10,000,
I
right?
love that you say that. And it's a perfect segue to if you do want to learn how to create a high ticket credit repair offer, the link's going to be below. People sell to who they are at that moment. So if you have a poverty mindset, you're going to be more comfortable dealing with people of poverty. You're going to think that everyone's like you. You're going to think $3,000 someone's going to have a heart attack. But one of my frameworks to shift that is that you have to sell based on result and the transformation that what you're offering. Because if I'm selling something to someone that's going to be able to get money to scale their business and change their life, their family life, what does that cost? If you don't have anything of value that's going to transform someone, you shouldn't be pitching an offer.
Sell off value, don't ever sell off cost.
Yeah. And I think that right there would be the biggest thing in this whole thing. And if you don't have the value, go figure out how to create the value. The thing is, you can create value and you don't have to be the one actually fulfilling on it.
That's true. 100% true. You gotta be the one.
You don't gotta be the
You see all
one.
these white label products out here, man. So many I see white label products come on my ads on Instagram all day, every day. Hey, you don't have a high tick offer? Hey, use mine. Right? You ain't got an ebook? Hey, use mine.
Tony Robbins said, look in the room, look for everything that's blue. And they looked around the room for everything that's blue. And then he told him close his eyes. And then he said, tell me what was yellow. and they couldn't see it because the thing is what you focus on, you see.
Yeah, you focus on the negative, you're always gonna see negative. You focus on the positive, you're always gonna see positive. Even if you might think you're a little delusional because you're doing it that way, but hey, it's gonna pay off long term wise because your reality is gonna be so beautiful to you. You're gonna be living the best life, honestly.
No, definitely. I want to thank you for coming on to the show, boss. I mean, what you share with us is what these gurus charge. How much?
4 to 5 figures per client, easy.
We just showed you the mindset you need to have, the systems you need to have in place to really grow and scale your credit repair slash funding business. I want to thank you for coming on, sharing some valuable insights. If listeners want to get in contact with you, where can they follow you or get in contact with you?
Yes. So you can follow me on Instagram at Superstar Solutions, all one word. Same thing on TikTok. If y'all, I know some of the younger crowd do TikTok. Just look up Superstar Solutions. I'm pretty much Superstar Solutions on all networks, right? So you can just look up Superstar Solutions, as well as if you guys are looking to, figure out how to start your own funding company, or you want to scale that funding company to the next level. If you already got one, I have a business mentorship. You can either go on Instagram and click the link in the bio, or go to superbusinesscapital.com, superbusinesscapital.com, and we can get in contact with you there too.
Thank you for tuning in to Credit Repair Marketing Secrets. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, share this episode with someone who needs it. And we are out.